Okay, so let's talk about the Masters of Time, aka Time Masters. So this is a sci-fi animated movie from France. Well, I guess, yeah, mainly France. Yeah. It was directed by René Laloux. He is. It's the same artist behind the movie Fantastic Planet, and and then we have designs. I guess mainly the aliens by Jean Girard, aka Mœbius. And yeah, this guy's worked on various things. Let's see. I know let's see. Storyboards and concept designs of several science fiction and fantasy films such as Alien, Tron, The Fifth Element, and The Abyss. And then I know, yeah, I read hold on, let's see, yeah, I think he did design work for the Metal Hurlant, whatever you call it. It's the original French comics that became heavy metal. So yeah, that the original comics that movie I recently reviewed is based on. Um, and let me see if I know anything else he did. I mean, it's a big page. Um, I guess he helped with Masters of the Universe. Or, uh, or yeah, I guess. Let's see. Did he work on the original cartoon? I'm trying to. Well, anyway, yeah, I don't want to get too caught up in all this, but yeah, this guy's got quite a bit to his name, so yeah. Um, anyway, yeah, this is a sci-fi movie. The plot is we have a father and his son that are fleeing from these alien hornets. Yeah, giant, oversized hornets, and yeah, apparently they killed they killed his wife, and then they're about to take down the dad, but he sends the son off to basically sends him off into the forest where he'll be safe from those things, and then and yeah, he kind of sacrifices his life, but along the way he also manages to contact this ship captain named Jafar. Not yeah, I know, I reviewed Aladdin last night. Well, anyway, yeah. So, yeah, Jafar's a captain of this ship, and he's taking this prince and princess with him. They're like these twin siblings, and and yeah, along the way, oh yeah, and before he gets killed, the dad manages to give his son this, communication device. Tells him to call the device Mike, and yeah, through the device, the kid talks to pretty much all the other main characters. But anyway, I don't want to get too much into the plot. It's kind of, it does, it's kind of a complex little, well, it goes in a lot of different directions, and, you know, yeah, it's kind of hard to remember all the little details, because I watched this a while before I recorded this, but, anyway, yeah, basically the main plot is them, you know, protecting this kid from, or, you know, communicating with the kid through the device and telling him what he needs to do in order to protect himself. And yeah, that's pretty much the main conflict, but, you know, along the way they encounter various, like, creatures, you know, both the kid and the crew. And yeah, let's see, so yeah, there's, I guess in terms of characters, you know, Jafar is, the captain of the ship, and, you know, he's kind of the, your typical, you know, hero type. You know, he's kind of like, I guess, Diet Han Solo in a way. Let's see. We got a character named Silbad. And yeah, he's this old man who has experience with the same planet that the kid is trapped on. The kid's name is Peel. Yeah, you know, he's like this little 5-6-year-old boy, basically being left to fend for himself. Matin is Prince, and he's kind of a spoiled, yeah, he's kind of a spoiled jerk. And yeah, he kind of has his own little agenda, and is kind of like, he's kind of the villain for like the first part of the movie. Although I guess he does kind of atone for things in the end, although, you know, his crimes still include, like, trying to trick the kid into killing himself, so yeah, that's kind of a no-no. There's not really much coming back from that. And then his twin sister, Belle, you know, she just seems like your typical nice, you know, or, you know, she's, I guess there's some mild hints that she's got a romantic fling going on with Jafar, because, you know, there's a scene of them, like, swimming together, and they seem pretty intimate. And, you know, she kind of also serves as, like, a motherly figure while talking to Peel over the device. Let's see. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, we got these two little alien. They're kind of called like alien gnomes, basically. That's what they're referred to as, at least, gnomes. And they have like these. They're kind of telepathic, and they sense, you know, bad thoughts through smells and stuff like that. And yeah, I'd probably say they're the most interesting characters in here. You know, there's a lot of... they're definitely the characters we kind of get to know the most. And, yeah, there's not really much to say about anyone else, but, yeah. The characters are interesting enough. They're not, like, super complex or anything. Well, I guess some of them have some unique little dimensions to them. Yeah. So I guess, yeah, the characters aren't half bad for, you know, a 1982 animated film. And Yeah, there's a couple of twists and turns, without giving away a major twist at the end regarding, like, you know, the identity of a certain character, and, there's also, like, what happened to another character, etc. Yeah, without giving too much away, it does kind of have a pretty big twist near the end, so. And yeah, it does kind of build up to it, toward it in a pretty clever way. That being said, it does also come with, some very sad implications regarding a certain character. Yeah, honestly, this is kind of a sad movie regarding the ending. But yeah, it's well told. The animation is pretty solid. The all the creatures have very creative designs, thanks to, again, Mœbius. Yeah. And yeah, this is a very interesting movie. I think it was very well done. And again, René Laloux did a. Well, I already really liked Fantastic Planet, and yeah, this one's kind of at the same level. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of. Well, I guess there's another villain, like, partway into the movie that seems to almost have some, commentary regarding communism, I guess. But yeah, there's some various villains throughout. There's no, like, definitive villain of the film, but, there's a couple antagonists. And yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anything, like, that I should try and analyze a little more. Because, I want to be a little more, thoughtful about all these movies and, what they might discuss, or any, like, subtext or whatever. But yeah, I can't really think of anything like that complex. But as usual, if there's anything I feel I need to add, I'll put it in the comments. Yeah, this is definitely one I would recommend, especially to, like, sci-fi fans. And I'm going to go ahead and give this movie an 8 out of 10. So yeah, yeah, can't really think of much else for now, so I guess I'll just, I guess I'll just go ahead and leave it at that for now. Mash it and smash it, signing off.